Good day, everyone. So we are here to report and discuss about the clutches. Clutches. Clutches are machine member used to connect driving shaft to driven shaft. So kapag sinabi po natin driving shaft, ito po yung mga engine and motor na sa ating makina. And driven shaft naman po is ito yung these are the things that being powered by the driven shaft, driving shaft. So, kapag sinabi po natin driven, usually po ito po yung mga wheels sa motor or sa cars na binibigyan ng power ng ating driving shaft. So, the driven shaft may be started or stopped at wheel without stopping the driving shaft. So, gamit po yung clutches natin. So, pwede po natin i-start or i-stop yung driven shaft, like yung shaft na connected sa wheel po natin, kahit na hindi po natin papa-stop yung driving shaft. So, it allows power transmission to be engaged and disengaged. Isa po sa purpose ng clutch natin ay ayun nga, yung pag-engage and pag-disengage ng power sa ating engine or motor. So, halimbawa na lang po, one example na talagang kilalang-kilala natin na ginagamit yung clutch is ayun nga sa mga motor at saka sa mga sasakyan. So, kapag inipress po natin yung lever sa halimbawa sa motor, inipress natin yung lever, magdi-disengage yung magdi-disengage yung driving shaft doon sa driven shaft. Kaya po, pwede po natin siyang ma-change ng gear nang hindi nag-i-stop po yung or hindi nagmamalfunction yung engine natin. Ayun. Next. So, for types of clutches, we actually have two main types, which is the positive clutch and the friction clutch. So, kaya naman po siya natawag na positive clutch is it actually uses interlocking jaws, teeth, or keys to transmit torque directly. Ayan, as we can see po, parang directly connected yung dalawang shaft natin from driving and driven na gumagamit siya ng jaws or teeth or keys para matransmit yung torque directly. So, with this being said po, we actually have zero losses or slippage. That's why it is actually called positive clutch. Meanwhile, friction clutch. So, from the word itself, it uses friction between surface to transmit torque. So, kapag sinabi naman po nating friction clutch ay mga po, so, dahil nga po may friction and ayun, parang may slight losses po and possible slippage from the two shafts. So, ang kagandahan naman po kapag friction is actually, it is typically used in vehicles na requiring smooth power transmission. Meanwhile, ayun nga po yung kapag positive, it is actually rigid and instant po. So, no slippage. Yun lang.
So for the next is design of clutches. The following consideration must be kept in mind while designing a friction clutch. Number one is the suitable material forming the contact surface should be selected. Two, the moving parts of the clutch should have low weight in order to minimize the inertia load, especially in high-speed service. Ibig sabihin po dito is, kailangan ma-minimize natin yung pag-apply ng load dito kung bibilisan or babagalan natin siya. Then yung pangatlo, the clutch should not require any external force to maintain contact of the friction surfaces. Number four, The provision for taking up wear of the contact surfaces must be provided. 5. The clutch should have provision for facilitating repairs. 6. The clutch should have provision for carrying away the heat generated at the contact surfaces. 7 is the projecting parts of the clutch should be covered by guard. Next, the material used for lining of friction surfaces of a clutch should have the following characteristic. Number 1 is it should have a high and uniform coefficient of friction. 2, it should not be affected by moisture and oil kasi possible na magkaroon dito ng slippage. 3, it should have the ability to withstand high temperatures caused by slippage. Number 4, it should have high heat conductivity. And lastly, it should have high resistance to wear and scoring. The next is single plate clutches. A single disc or plate clutch consists of a clutch plate whose both sides are faced with a frictional material. Kung makikita naman natin dito sa picture, um, yung clutch plate ay para silang nakaharap ito. Ito yung clutch plate niya. Nakaharap sila sa frictional material. And next,
multiple plate clutches. Imagine you need to transmit a large torque. Just one pair of friction surfaces may not be enough. That's where multiple plate clutches come in. These clutches have several discs placed alternately between the driving and driven components. The inside discs, usually made of steel, are connected to the driven shaft, but they can slide slightly back and forth along it. The outside discs, usually bronze, are connected to the driving shaft and housing, often with bolts. When you engage the clutch, all these discs are pressed together, creating a lot of friction, and that helps transmit a large amount of torque. These are commonly used in motor vehicles, machine tools, and racing bikes because of their compact size and high torque capacity. Next. Next is the cone clutch, which uses a single pair of friction surfaces but shaped like a cone instead of a flat disc. The driver, connected to the driving shaft, has a conical inner surface. The driven member fits perfectly into this surface with an outer cone shape. When the driver presses into the driven cone, the surfaces grip and rotate together. Why a cone? The conical surface provides more contact area than a flat plate, which means better torque transmission with less force. It is used in low-speed, high-torque applications like gearboxes, marine engines, and some early car models. Next. Centrifugal clutches. This is different because it works automatically based on speed. A centrifugal clutch is usually built into the motor pulley. It has shoes or pads mounted inside the pulley rim. As the motor speed increases, centrifugal force causes the shoes to move outward and press against the drum. This pressure creates friction and gradually engages the clutch. It is common in scooters, go-karts, and small machinery where automatic engagement is helpful. Next.
So we are now going to proceed with the formulas for disc or plate clutch. So this is the formula for uniformly distributed pressure theory for new disc clutch to be designed. So pressure produced by mating surfaces because of axial load or FA. So the thing that is being missing, so ang hinahanap po natin dito is yung P equal siya sa FA or axial force or axial load all over pi over 4 times d squared or outside diameter squared minus inside diameter squared. So, FA natin is actually also equal to Fn or the normal force. Next, ang hinahanap naman po natin dito is torque transmitted or rating. So, T is equal to F times RF and C, or the number of friction or contact surfaces. Another formula po for torque is mu times Fn or normal force times radius times number of friction or contact surfaces or NC. And then, ayan po, parang inequal lang yung pinaka Fn sa Fa. So, pinalitan lang yung Fn ng Fa and ganun pa rin yung iba. Lastly, also for the new disc clutch, we also have frictional radius. Kaya nga po yung RF. So, frictional radius is equal to 1/3 times d cube, d na malaki na outside diameter, minus d cube, inside diameter, all over sa d squared minus d squared. Next. So, for the old clutch, so same pa rin po, uniformly distributed pressure theory, formulas for disc or plate clutch. Kaso po, this time it is for the old disc clutch. So, when we are finding the pressure produced by making surfaces because of actual load, meron tayong P max, P minimum, and P min for the average pressure. So, for P max, FA all over pi D over 2 times D minus D, or actual load all over pi times inside diameter over 2 d outside diameter minus inside diameter. So, for minimum, ganun din. Ang pinagkaiba lang is yung inside diameter over 2 naging outside diameter over 2. So, sa P-min naman po, halos ganun din. Ang pinagkaiba lang is yung d over 2 nga po, ang napilitan naman siya is yung mean diameter natin or yung outside diameter plus inside diameter over 2. So, dm over 2.
And so for the next, yung hinahanap naman is torque transmitted or rating. Sa pagkuha nito, P is equal to frictional force multiplied by radius, then multiplied by number of friction or contact surfaces. And also T is equal to mu multiplied by normal force multiplied by radius multiplied by number of friction. And equal din siya dito sa mu multiplied by actual force multiplied by radius multiplied by number of friction. And next is frictional radius. So dito sa frictional radius, ang formula natin is outside diameter plus inside diameter over 4. Next is uniform distributed pressure theory for new cone clutch to be designed. So, dito naman, sa pagkuha naman ng pressure produced by mating surfaces because of axial load force. So, sa pagkuha nito, P is equal to FA over pi over 4 multiply by outside diameter squared yon minus inside diameter squared. So, sa pagkuha naman ng sin A is equal to actual force over normal force. Then next is, sa pagkuha ng torque transmitted or rating naman nito, ang gagawin lang is T is equal to frictional force multiply by frictional radius multiply by number of coefficient. Then next is, sa pagkuha din nito, mu is multiply by normal force multiply by frictional radius multiply by number of coefficient. Then, last sa pagkuha dito ng torque, torque is equal to mu multiply by actual force over sin A multiply by frictional radius multiply by number of coefficient.
Frictional radius equals to 1/3 times outside diameter cube minus inside diameter cube over outside diameter squared minus inside diameter squared. Note, cone angle usual range is 7.5 degree to 12.5 degree. If not given, use 12.5 degree. Normally, cone clutch have single pair of surface in contact. Number of contact surfaces equals to 1. Uniform wear theory for old cone clutch already installed. Pressure exerted by the mating surfaces of the cone clutch is directly proportional to the actual load applied to the clutch. For maximum pressure, formula is FA over pi times D over 2 times outside diameter minus inside diameter. For minimum pressure, equals to actual load over pi outside diameter over 2 times outside diameter minus inside diameter. For mean pressure, FA over pi mean diameter over 2 times outside diameter minus inside diameter. For torque transmitted by the cone clutch is determined by the frictional force, the frictional radius, and the number of contact surfaces. The formula is FF times RF times NC, or mu times Fn times RF times NC, or mu times FA over sine angle RF NC. Frictional radius RF equals to outside diameter plus inside diameter over 4. Next.
Proceed na po tayo sa may problem solving. So for problem solving number 1, a plate clutch has a single pair of mating surface, 30 cm outside diameter and 22 cm inside diameter. The maximum pressure was found to be 825 kilopascal, considering the coefficient of friction of 0.25. Find the power that can be handled based on the drive that rotates 200 RPM, considering that this clutch has been used already, or this clutch is already installed. So, note lang po, coefficient of friction natin, the NC natin is only equal to 1 since it was stated directly that it has a single plate clutch. Okay, so proceed tayo sa given. As for the given, we have the outside diameter of 30 centimeter, or it could be also equal to 0.3 meter, and inside diameter of 22.5 cm, which is also equal to 0.225 meters, and then Pmax of 825 kilopascal, and then mu of 0.25, n, or the RPM of 200, and then NC of 1. Next. So the first thing that we are going to find is the T, or the torque. Since ang gagamitin nga po natin is, ang hinahanap nga po natin is ang power, which is equal to 2 pi r Tn. So wala po tayong torque. So torque is equal to mu times Fa times radius times Nc, or coefficient of friction. So for this one po, yung Fa natin is inequate na lang natin sa P max times pi over inside diameter over 2 times outside diameter minus inside diameter. So, ayun na po. Parang ini-simplify na po natin since wala nga pong direct value yung Fa natin. So, substitute lang po natin yung mga values. So, mu is 0.25, Fa is, or rather the Pmax is 825 kilonewton over meter squared times pi 0.22 pi 0.225 meter all over 2 times 0.3 meter minus 0.225 meter, and then for the RF natin is could be also equal to outside diameter plus inside diameter all over 4. Ayan. So, ginamit natin is 0.3 meter plus 0.225 meter all over 4. And then, yung NC natin na 1. So, ang answer po natin sa torque is 0.8132 kilonewton meter. So, for the power naman po, ayun nga po, inanap natin yung power through the 2 pi Tn. So, since meron na tayong value ng T, pwede na tayo mag-proceed sa pinaka-formula. So, 2 pi times 0.8132 kilonewton meter times 200 minutes, 200 per minute. So, yung minute po natin is i-convert lang natin into seconds para maging kilowatts. Kilonewton meter over second. So, the answer is 17.023 kilowatts.
So for the example number 2, in a new disc clutch, the outside diameter is 8 inch and the inside diameter is 4 inch. An axial force of 400 pounds is used to hold the two parts together. If the coefficient of friction of the mating materials is 0.4, how much torque can the clutch handle? So, ang given natin dito is the outside diameter, which is 8 inch. Then, the inside diameter, 4 inch. Yung axial force is 400 pounds. Then, yung coefficient friction is 0.4. And the number of coefficients is 1. Kahit na hindi siya is stated na single disc plate or sinabi yung number of contact niya, ang number of coefficient natin is 1. So, ang hinahanap dito is torque. So, sa pagkuha ng torque is equal to mu multiplied by axial force, then multiplied by frictional radius, then multiplied by number of coefficient. Then sa pagkuha nito, yung frictional force is equal to 1/3 multiplied by outside diameter cube minus inside diameter cube over outside diameter squared minus inside diameter squared. So, nandyan naman yung mga given. I-substitute lang natin to dito sa formula. Yung yung torque is equal to 0.4 multiplied by 400 pounds multiplied by 1/3 multiplied by 8 cube. I-cube na din natin siya minus 4 cube over 8 squared minus 4 squared. Then multiply by 1. So, ang nakuha natin, torque is equal to 497.778 pound-inch.
Number 3. A Pajero Jeep wagon's engine developed 40 kilowatt at 12 RPM with a single plate clutch with 2 pairs of friction surface. Transmitting the power, consider the coefficient of friction to be 0.3 and mean diameter of this to be 200 mm. Determine the actual force required to engage the clutch and transmit the power. So, if the problem doesn't mention if the clutch is new or old, we usually assume uniform wear theory. So, ang given is power equals to 40 kilowatts, N equals 1 to RPM, number of friction equals to 2, mu equals to 0.3, mean diameter equals to 200 millimeter. So, number of friction is equals to 2 since it was stated directly that it has single plate clutch with 2 pairs of contact or friction surface. So, unang gagawin ay hanapin muna yung torque gamit yung P equals 2 pi Tn. And magiging T equals P over 2 pi N. And i-substitute na yung mga given since given naman lahat ng nandun. So, magiging T equals 40,000. Kinonvert yung 40 kilowatts. 40,000 Newton meter over second. Newton meter second over 2 pi times 1 to minute times minute over 60 seconds. So, nag-convert ng minute para makancel yung minute. So, magiging sagot ay T equals 318.3099 Newton meter. So, pwede na natin makuha yung actual load gamit yung T equals coefficient of friction times actual load times RF and C. Magiging mu FA times outside diameter plus inside diameter over 4 NC. So, yung RF equal din siya sa outside diameter plus inside diameter over 4. And magiging siya, coefficient of friction times actual load times 1/2 times outside diameter plus inside diameter over 2 times NC. Kasi yung yung outside diameter plus inside diameter over 2 equals din siya sa mean diameter. So, mangyayari, papalitan na lang natin yun ng mean diameter since given yung mean diameter. So, dyan, actual load equals to T over mu times 1/2 times mean diameter times NC. So, isa-substitute na natin yung mga given. So, magiging equals to 318.3099 Newton meter over 0.3 times 1/2 times 0.2 times 2. And ang magiging sagot ng actual load is equals to 5305.165 Newton.